return a serve. He just came in, he came underneath the ball, not as much backspin as he thought. Slightly high, not ridiculously high, slightly high, but you're against the world champion. And he's going to put those away. I think maybe Boll needs to take on the flick return.
Concerned looking German supporters on the bench. Very important point. Do not let Zhang Jike continue his streak. Boll now has to play high-risk table tennis, perhaps for the first time in the tournament so far.
Good backhand topspin from Timo Boll.
Perfect technique, perfect execution with the wrist, even accelerating it more with his wrists.
Much better service.
Now we see the weakness of that backhand receive from the forehand side. You open up your whole backhand side afterwards. Players such as Timo Boll can exploit that if the receive doesn't award a direct point.
Just let the ball drop a little bit too low there. There was heavy backspin. He had half a chance. The service, the second bounce was over the sideline. It was a good decision to go for the topspin, but maybe a slight hesitation. The ball dropped a little bit too low. Second serve coming up in this sequence of 2 for Zhang. What an angle.
Yeah.
That was a brutal angle from Zhang Jike.
Also a matter of confidence. Timo Boll did a quick side jump. He should have done maybe 2 steps to reach that ball. He can reach it if he's quick on his feet, but looks like he's starting to tense up.
Boll determined to keep the service tight. Let service.
That had just the right amount of backspin on it, so that Zhang Jike couldn't play one of these incredible backhand topspins right off the serve. Narrowest of margins. This top level of competition. 2 points in a row. 2 times great serve, Timo Boll.
That was Boll's best serving sequence. 2 great serves, kept it tight. Good backhand down the line from Zhang Jike.
That was the right idea by Timo. He has to try to accelerate it. Can't be content in doing just the block. Had to go for the topspin there. Still the point, Zhang Jike.
Good variation from Timo Boll there, came underneath the ball, pushed it, put a lot of backspin on it. Surprise element.
Groskop pushing Timo Boll to his limits.
Good spinny backhand topspin from Timo Boll. He's definitely serving a lot better, making it a lot more difficult for Zhang Jike to dominate on the return of serve.
And the placement of the serve was so good. He pretty much forced that topspin from Zhang Jike, and he was ready for it. This time he went for the forehand push.
So Zhang Jike keeps himself in this third game. He now has his 2 serves to come. Timo Boll would settle for one of the next 2 points against the serve. And the crowd now really doing their best to lift the German #1 player. The bench look apprehensive. They know this is a vital time in this men's team final. Just flicks the serve off the end of the table, but the tactics were good from Boll. He's trying to be positive, he's trying to take the initiative, just caught the top of the net, another millimetre higher and it would have been over. So even though he lost the point, the tactics were good. He has to be positive. Again, I just thought there the serve was a little bit high. He could have perhaps been a fraction more aggressive. Very easy to say from the commentary box. When you're out there in front of 11,000 people playing the world champion, it's a little bit more difficult. But perhaps he could have been a little bit more aggressive on the return. However, 7 points each. Boll now with his 2 serves. Did 2 great serves last time. And Jike there indicating to the umpire that it was a let serve, even though he won the point. And the crowd applauding his fair play. I think the score is 7 points each, or maybe not.
Looks like didn't overrule the umpire. Jörg Roskopf now on his feet, complaining about that.
And so timeout called by Jörg Roskopf. And of course now Jörg Roskopf's asking the question about the let serve. I was certain that Zhang Jike had given, pointed to the edge, pointed to the table, net serve, but clearly not the case. Jörg Roskopf deciding not to pursue it. And so a 1 minute break. Clearly Zhang Jike now 2 points away from victory. And Jörg Roskopf decided a 1 minute break, a chance just to compose, hopefully break the run of 2 points that the world champion has just established. So Zhang Jike now talking with Liu Guliang, former world and Olympic champion. Timo Boll talking with Jörg Roskopf, but they are now both back at the table. It's not looking good at this point in time. 2 games to 0 down. Timo Boll 9-7 down, and also Zhang Jike with his 2 serves to come. Timo Boll probably needs both these points. He's taken 2 points against the serve before, and indeed now where he's asking about the let service.
Zhang Jike agreed on that one, I have to say. He was even the one pointing it out. The serve of Timo Boll touched the net. Both players agreed, but the umpire cannot be overruled.
This is very interesting now. The umpire is going to have to admit that he made a mistake. And indeed, I think he's just said 8-7.
Huge applause from the audience. As I say again, very fair gesture of Zhang Jike. It's everything on the line for him. It's the finals of the World Team Championships, and he's given the point back to be decided by Timo Boll's serve.
Great sportsmanship. So 8-7. Timo Boll with his 2nd serve. Again, that was going to go long. If it hadn't have hit the net, we'd have seen a Zhang Jike rocket. Got to keep the service tight or go long and fast. Much better serve the 2nd time. 2nd bounce would have been on the table. Makes it very difficult to play topspin. You have to come in and flick or push. 8 points each. And Zhang Jike with his 2 serves to come. Big difference, 8-all, 9-7. This game in the balance. Boll, of course, will have his serves right at the business end.
I believe we're going to see a timeout now. Or maybe not. 9-8, Timo Boll. That was a crucial point. The decision by the umpire to let that be played out once more. Instead of 7-9, it is now 9-8, Timo Boll.
Hits the top edge of the back from Zhang Jike, flies off the end of the table. And what a good timeout called by Jörg Roskopf. Boll now with 2 game points. and indeed Timo Boll with the service. Boll winning 3 points on the run. 8-7 when we came back after the timeout. Well, 9-7, but it was reduced to 8-7. 3 consecutive points for Boll. The push off the end of the table. Super return of serve by Zhang. A delicate touch. We've seen awesome power from the World Championship. There we saw fine touch skills.
He can do the whole spectrum, really. 1 game point, though.
There it is. Timo Boll wins the 3rd game. 11 points to 9. And Timo Boll keeps Germany's hopes alive.